Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your Love Tarot forecast. This is for August 1st through August 15th, 2019. I do apologize, this is a little late. I just had a lot going on. So anyways, Capricorn, I'm going to pull a card for your energy and a card for the energy of the other person involved coming through in this reading, whether you are together, committed, dating, separated, reconciling, or just meeting. So Capricorn, let's see what is coming out for you guys. Okay, so we have Dream Rendezvous, and my goodness, Capricorn, this card has shown up in at least 4 other readings throughout this series. I have 2 more after you. So this right here, there are many couples that, you know, regardless of whether we're separated or we're together, there's a lot of projection going on these first 2 weeks of August, or it's like people are being more sensitive to the vibes. And when I say projection, this right here, Capricorn, is where you are having dreams about this person coming through in this reading, and they're having dreams about you. And it's like the reason why that's happening is because you're really thinking or feeling about them. They're really thinking or feeling about you. Like you guys are picking up on that energy. And whether you intend it or not, when you're really thinking and feeling about somebody, you're projecting energy towards them. And so what's happening here is like you guys are, you know, sensitive and your soul's picking up on the vibes. And in your dream time, it's like, you know, being filtered through your subconscious and creating a story, you know, through your dreams, symbols and conversations and emotions and lots of different exchange happening in your dream time, as well as the other person involved in this reading. Okay, so just be aware of that. And if you've been kind of having these dreams about this person a lot, that is why. All right. And they are coming through as karmic flame love. So Capricorn, this to me is a connection where either you guys are completely separated and broken up, or it's like you are kind of dating somebody with no real commitment and they're dating other people, or you're, you know, really like, man, this feels more separated to me and more specific. You know, we'll pull more cards to see how this plays out, but it's like 2 people who are separated from each other, really dreaming about each other, still feeling each other at the soul level, maybe struggling to be without each other. Okay, and by the looks of this, it's like one or both of you are now in relationships with other people. Okay, so let's pull some more cards, Capricorn. All right, so we have casual connection, we have old flame, and we have challenges. Okay, so those of you where you're separated from somebody, yeah, it's like whatever you guys had when you were together, it's somebody wasn't as invested as the other. Like there was a lot of issues and challenges that existed between the 2 of you. Okay, and with karmic flame love and old flame there, some of you, this could be where there's this outside influence of a karmic relationship that one of you is not finished with, and that, you know, is what eventually broke you up or keeps you separated from each other at this time. Those of you where you're just kind of like dating somebody and there's no real commitment, the reason why you're feeling like just a casual connection, or you're keeping it casual with them, is because you're not over somebody or they're not over somebody. Okay, so Capricorn, what I see here is just kind of like a hot mess where those of you who are like outrightly separated from somebody, you both are, you know, really thinking about each other and projecting the energy and dreaming about each other. Okay, but there's like some sort of karmic influence or karmic relationship that separates you guys at this time. Those of you who just dating, again, it's like one of you isn't over somebody, or carries a lot of emotional baggage for a past relationship. And even though in reality the connection feels very casual, you guys, there's a bond here, and you dream about them and they dream about you. Like, you have a soul relationship that has nothing to do with like your physical experience. And so that could be very perplexing. Like, you know, why do I feel so attracted and connected to this person despite all these issues? Well, that's why, because you're soulmates. Okay, so let's pull some dice here. And all right, you guys got 6, Capricorn. So, all right, so we have the King of Wands, which could be fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And I was going to tell you, I'm pretty sure that Sag also received this card. So there you go. 6 of Cups, that is the past, old flame. So there it is. A lot of history to this connection. As I'm saying that, 2 of Cups. And now we have the 10 of Pentacles. Man, long history. Now we have the Emperor, potential Aries. And lastly, more fire energy with the Knight of Wands. So Capricorn, very strong fire energy. Sagittarius and Aries for sure. Does not exclude a Leo or any other sign. I'm just saying those 2 are popping in this reading for sure. All right, so yeah, what I see here is a relationship that has a soul connection and has history to it, all right? But with the Emperor here, somebody really has to grow and mature, all right? And that's what this karmic flame love or karmic energy issue is about, is before, you know, this could be like an equal, solid foundation in a committed relationship. One or both of you has some karmic energy to resolve, and that comes through relationship with other people. And I see that through the Knight of Wands, where it's like intense and all these things, but it's short-lived. It doesn't have the momentum, the energy, or the power or connection to be long-term and long-lasting. All right, and so where there's the karmic involved, that's the energy of that, where that has got to play out. And through that process and then everything that follows, you know, whoever really needs to grow and mature that's going to happen. All right, Capricorn. But right now, in the month of, or these first 2 weeks of August, there could be some communication and some contact, but it's not like, let's be together, especially those of you who are just kind of dating somebody. It's almost like you just feel like a booty call, or only there when they need you. And Capricorn, I feel like you're picking up on accurate energy. It's not that they don't have a connection to you and feel that. It's just there's a lot of karmic energy that they have to filter through before they can be like a clear vessel and focused all the way in on this connection and relationship. Okay, and look at on this 10 of Pentacles, the history, 3 of Swords, there's a lot of heartache and pain, and now you have the 4 of Cups. It's just like a long history of the same thing happening, and that's because somebody has karma to resolve, maturing and growing to do. But despite all of this, Capricorn, the connection is very strong, and it will never dissipate. It will never go away. And, you know, where there's this karmic flame relationship and connection, it's like that, it does not have the power to be a long-term thing, regardless of what it looks like right now. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards to clarify these dice. All right, on this King of Wands, we have celebration, roots, stability. We have on this 6 of Cups, 9 of Flames, which is perseverance, stamina tested. Yeah, this connection coming through It's been through a few things, okay? And look at this on top of the Two of Cups, awakened soul contracts and experiences. This to me is like when this karma is resolved or the maturity comes in to the person who really needs to grow. That's when you guys can transform into this, the light, the awakened soul contracts and experiences, rather than dealing, you know, with this karmic energy. On top of this Ten of Pentacles, we have twist of fate, big change, blessing in disguise, wake up call. Yeah, that's just a confirmation of that. Like, all of that has to be resolved first. On this Emperor, we have the Eight of Emotions, outgrown, unfulfilled, walking away. And on this Knight of Wands, we have the Journey, aspirations, pursuit, travel. So Capricorn, this lineup of cards is pretty much, you know, talking about everything I have already expressed through your reading, okay? Somebody really has to resolve karma and grow up and mature in order for the two energies to be fully compatible within reality. Now, there is a deep soul bond that exists because you guys do have contract to have an awakened experience of romantic love with each other at some point along this life journey, okay? But these first 2 weeks, Capricorn, I don't think it's so much about that. It's more about the acceptance of what is and what must be done. And even though, you know, certain things happen and we feel like we can never forgive or overcome them with the Nine of Flames, I feel like all of this messiness and red tape and challenges that this connection has experienced only is like laying the foundation for a really solid reconnection in the future, where you guys are on the same ground, you guys are mutual in your desire and what you bring forth and project within the relationship towards each other, whereas there's been a huge distortion and imbalance in the past, and that's why it's like you guys can't get it right. And that could be very confusing because the connection and the passion is so strong in there, okay? It's just like with the journey, somebody has to grow up and figure it out, and that's why they had to move on or walk away, or treats this like a casual connection because they're truly not ready for that mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, okay? There's a number of things that has to take place in their life and their reality and within them in order for them to be able to fully, you know, connect and commit the way that they need to, the way the other person in this relationship deserves. But no matter what, Capricorn, the bond is there, and you guys meet in dreams, and that's where you're connected at least these first 2 weeks of August. All right, so those are your messages, Capricorn. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.